Are you looking for a discovery call script because you're nervous and you don't know what to say in order to make the call a success? You don't know what to say and you're not sure how to navigate through the call to help the person make a decision. Hey there, health and wellness coaches. I'm Nick, your sales coach, your discovery call authority, and your exactly what to say certified guide. That means I'm here to teach you exactly what to say so that your sales conversations turn into more clients. And what we're covering today are discovery call scripts, because I know this is really important to you to know what to say on the call so that the call goes well, not just for you, but for the other person. So what I'm going to be covering today is why you want to use a discovery call script, what you should put in your discovery call script, and how to use your discovery call script on the call with permission from the other person. Yeah, that means the other person's going to know that you have a script and they're going to be totally okay with it, which means you'll have a guide right in front of you helping you remember exactly what to say. So let's jump into the why of discovery call scripts. Why do you need them? Well, here's the thing you might not realize. Although you're nervous and also excited about the call and you want it to go well, your job is to actually show up to the call and help the other person feel relaxed. Although you're nervous, trust me, they are too. And your job is to show up to the call as a leader, somebody who's able to help them feel comfortable and help them feel relaxed. And the only way you can do that is if you're in the moment, if you're present with them. Because if you show up to the call and you're constantly thinking, what do I say next? What do I say next? What do I say next? You're not staying present. And you want that person to feel comfortable, to feel like you're really listening to them. They want to feel seen and heard. And it's your job to show up and do that, which means you need to be prepared. You need to have prepared for the conversation before the conversation actually happens. And a script allows you to do that. It allows you to practice ahead of time and also allows you to show up to the call relaxed and prepared to guide the conversation. Next, we're going to move on to what to say in your discovery call script. Well, the person in control of the conversation is the person asking the questions. So the most important thing that you can add to your discovery call script is what questions do you want to ask? So what do you already know about this person? What do you still want to find out about them? And what types of questions do you want to have prepared to understand their pain points, to understand their desires, to help navigate through objections that might come up? Your questions are your ability to do that. So what do you put in your script? You put good questions that are open-ended, that get the other person talking, that give you context and understand them and their position better so that you can help them make a decision. So for example, if I'm in a conversation with somebody and they say, wow, this feels like a lot of money, I'm not going to try to overcome that. I want to gain some context, some understanding. So I might say, what is your experience with investing in yourself? I want to know where they're making that statement from, where they're coming from. I don't know them. I don't understand their positioning, their perspective. So that helps me gain a little bit more context and understanding. Maybe they don't have any experience investing in themselves. Maybe they've made some investments that didn't work out the way that they wanted them to. Maybe they're afraid to invest in themselves because they don't trust themselves. I want to get to the heart of why that statement was made versus trying to tell them, no, you're wrong. This isn't a lot of money. That's not for me to say. What is for me to do is to help guide them through what that really means. Another example, if somebody says, yeah, I don't know, I don't have a lot of time right now. Things are really crazy at work. I might say, it sounds like maybe this isn't a priority for you right now. What about staying where you are feels better? And again, I want to understand we're in the conversation for a reason. They clearly have identified that there's something they want to do something about. So why are we having this conversation if you're not willing to make it a priority? I want to gain more context. And that's how I want you to approach your discovery call script. What are some good questions that I can be prepared to ask to uncover those layers? Because that's what this is all about. There's always more opportunity to peel back the layers and really understand where the person's coming from. And here's a tip. What I would do to help you write your discovery call script is make sure you have a questionnaire that you send out to the person ahead of the call. And whatever they fill out, use their answers to help guide your script, to help guide where you want to take the conversation based on how they've answered it. And now we're on to how to use the discovery call script on your discovery call. And I told you, if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to give you a tip on exactly how to do that with the other person knowing about it and being totally okay. There's no better teacher than experience. Experience is going to be how you will learn. So don't use the excuse that, oh, I've got to learn my script before I can get on a call. Don't let that be the thing that holds you back from getting on the call. I want you on the call right now, and I want you to learn from every single call that you have. How can you use your discovery call script on the call with the other person's permission? Well, you're not just going to have their permission. You're actually going to have their respect if you do what I suggest. Instead of being worried about reading from the script and they're going to know, I want you to position it as a true benefit to them. I wanted to say thank you for filling out the questionnaire. Your answers really helped me get to know you a little bit better. I took notes while I was reading them, and I also wrote down some additional questions that I'd like to ask just to make sure that I have the full picture. So you may see me referring to my notes and maybe even taking some additional notes during our conversation. What that says to the other person is, wow, this person really cares about me. They took the time ahead of this conversation to read my questionnaire, to take additional notes, to come prepared to the conversation. That helps somebody feel seen and heard. That helps them feel cared about. And that's exactly where you want them to be. And by the way, if you want to hear my entire discovery call process, make sure you check out my How to Improve Your Discovery Calls in 12 Minutes video, where I lay out all 9 steps that you want to follow on all of your discovery calls.